Bank Transfer Day, the movement to close accounts at big banks and transfer funds to credit unions, had many angry customers acting out their frustrations today. CBS 2's Ann Sterling reports
bank
from Echo
system
Park.
is a fraud.
Bank of America customers made a big statement tonight.
B of A is of the devil.
We found dozens cutting up their ATM cards hours after closing their bank accounts.
Good.
The day started with this march. It was organized by Good Jobs LA, a part of the Occupy LA movement. Everyone in this march is supporting National Bank Transfer Day.
I feel that the people responsible for the economic crisis are the Wall Street banks. And this is our way of showing them that we're serious and we're not taking it anymore.
Bank Transfer Day started on Facebook.
1%.
When Kristen Christian
Trying to
learned
control
that
us.
Bank of America was planning to charge a $5 monthly debit card fee, she urged her Facebook friends to abandon big banks.
I'm not sure how many people were told about it. There's a certain segment of the population that listens to Facebook and gets these types of messages.
Apparently, Bank of America got the message. Customer criticism stopped that fee. It might be a little too late. According to the
Chase
Credit
Bank
Union
sucks
National
too.
Association,
I left
about
them.
650,000
I left Wells Fargo
customers
too.
opened credit union accounts last month.
I do intend to figure out what would be the best for me, but it is certainly something that I will do.
Dennis Akbasaglo didn't join the march today. Instead, he went to his bank alone and closed his account.
I went to do it independently, and I believe it's just as effective to do it independently as it would be in a political protest.
No word yet tonight on how many people actually
Wow.
participated in Bank
And
Transfer Day.
you
And no
are
word yet from some of these big
beautiful.
banks. So far they are staying
You are
mum
hot.
on the customers
Wow.
they lost. In Echo Park and Sterling.
Hello.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, she was hot. But let's get down to business now. You know, this country cannot function without banks. We know that. But we also know the banks cannot function without our money. So, with that said, you guys kind of get the picture here. Yes, this country and everything was founded on banks, on the system. But it was founded on the money that was put into the banks that makes the system go around. And the only reason why people have banks is so people can be rich. Do your research. Find out who owns these banks. And find out how much money that these people are getting. President Obama went and bailed them all out. For what? So they could raise all the prices. Every bank is doing it. Wells Fargo, Chase, U.S. Bank has taken away the extra bonus points. You get like a 50 cents every time you swipe your card at a certain place, and by the end of the month you get like $6, $7, $8, $10, $15 depending on where you go. But all these banks are doing it. There's no different. The problem is all these banks are run by the man, and the man is evil, the man is greedy. Who's this man that we're talking of? It's just plain evil. That's who this man is. And it's a machine, and it's what we've been raging against from day one. They come, they show us things that we can't afford, and they put subliminal messages in TV and the movies and everything, and they make the poor people think that they can afford these. They put themselves in debt, and then before you know it, you got everybody in the country in debt because of credit cards. Because they put all this stuff in little writing. Oh, come open a credit card with us. Open a bank account with us. Do this, do that. We'll give you $75. We'll give you $100. We'll give you $50. Free this, free checks, free checking, free that. You know, that's what my bank told me. And when I got to my bank, they were like, "Oh, you're gonna have to pay a fee of $36 if you want to get checks." I was like, "What?" I said, "Just give me the free checks." "Oh, those are the free checks." Then why are they 36? That's not free. What about the other banks? We offer free checking. But they still add like $2 a month. Wait a minute, I thought it was free. So either they think that we're really stupid, or we must be really preoccupied with our own lives and with what's going on around us to realize that all this crap is going on. And we need to step up. And the sad thing is that all these protests and all these rallies and all this stuff, the cops, aside from all the police drama, that's a whole nother chapter, in crooked cops and good cops, bad cops, whatever. That's a whole different spectrum. But we're talking about the cop who goes to the same bank as you do, who's getting ripped off like you, who's just being told what to do, just like our soldiers. They go to, there's a war and they gotta go. There's a disturbance in the city, the cops that gotta go. Even if they don't agree, they have to. And this is it, people. Think. Open up your eyes. Look what's going on. This is what's happening. The banks have control. Look at the founding of every city in America. They were all founded on the bank system, the money system. Bankers came in and people wanted to move in, but all of a sudden land that was free came with the price tag. And, well, what's up with that? Most Native American tribes don't even have an idea of owning or ownership or owning land. It was just theirs because they live there. But all of a sudden this big fat cat comes and says, I'm going to take this land and now it's mine. And then you got these people, oh, this has been my family's generations and generations, and this farm has been here. Yeah, bro, but whose was it before yours? Some bank came in and sold it to you, and now you're sitting here saying this land is yours? I'm sorry, that ain't how it goes. But like I said, that's another story, because that has to do with history and all that junk. But come on, people, we gotta wake up. This girl, she just got on Facebook and she was like, let's do this, let's do that. If revival, if revolution, if anything's gonna happen, it's gonna happen through the internet, through Facebook, through that tweet or whatever that thing's called, that stalking thing, Twitter. Yeah, the Twitter thing. People be stalking those people. People be saying, oh, I'm gonna go to the restroom right now, and they post it up. Who the heck cares you're gonna go to the restroom? Ain't nobody care. Oh, I'm gonna go to the mall. Who the heck cares if you're gonna go to the mall? So you're gonna go with the credit card? I mean, if I have a bank dispute with my bank, I'm not really disputing it with my bank. What I found out, I'm disputing it with Visa or MasterCard, whatever my bank has. I didn't even know that. My bank really has no control over my money. I found that out this past weekend. It's Visa. Visa does a little contract. You think you're getting a Wells Fargo Visa card and it's through Wells Fargo. It's through Visa. Hey, nothing to do with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, U.S. Bank, Chase Bank, whatever. So people, open up your eyes, open up your ears, find out what's going on, find out where your money's going. Even if you just make a few cents. Credit cards, people say, oh, you gotta have credit. They lied. They came out in the 80s and they were like, everybody needs to have credit. Everybody needs to have credit. So you gotta have credit cards to build your credit. And well, how'd you pay for things before? You paid with things when you got paid, and everything was fine. But now they said, no, take a credit card and pay us later. That's why all these people got in debt. So it's time to educate yourself, stop being ignorant, and know what's going on. I ain't got no credit cards. Why? Because if I ain't got the money for it, I ain't gonna pay for it. As simple as that. Let's go old school. I see something I like, I'll wait till I get the money for it. Now, yes, I know there's different things when it comes to cars or houses. Yeah, we ain't got $100,000 to drop down, or we ain't got, $6,000, $7,000 to put down, so we get finance. That's different. Financing is different than a credit card. What they do is they attack the poor, they attack the middle class, and they say, here, I'm going to give you the American dream. I'm going to give you credit cards. All you have to do is call. Bam, I get a credit card in the mail with my name on it, and it says I have $5,000 on it. All I got to do is call and activate it. You know how many people get those and they're just like, whoa, okay. And just because it's money and it's hard times, these people know what they're doing. Of course they're going to approve you. They know you can't pay that money back. And when you do pay back, they don't like it. Because they're like, dang, we didn't make no money off of him or off of her, off of their sweat. So they come up with different ways. So know what the machine is doing. Educate yourself. Don't be ignorant like the next person in line just waiting. Because they too bougie and they too focused on him, her, and everybody else to know what's really going on. Recognize what's going on. Open up your eyes. Things are going to get worse. Trust me. They will get worse. And like always, remember, November is National Native American Heritage Month. God bless.